his new spoiler alert. Yeah, so anyway, I'm going to get into this one. I did read them all, but I'm not going to get through them all. But this is Lobo number one, which is Justice League 23.2. And like I was saying, it's an origin story. Basically, it's showing how Lobo came to be, which is interesting because, as you can see, like that's the Lobo we all know and love, kind of like that. But in this one, you see him kind of look like almost like a vampire kind of character, Twilight or something like that. I remember somebody was saying, where he's a young kid. He looks like he's in high school, and he's got like fangs and shit, and he's kind of going around, and he's already a bounty hunter. Like he's taking people down. He's been doing it for a while. Now, you're looking at it like, all right, this retelling thing, it doesn't seem to be the same kind of like origin that Lobo had, but it kind of does. Like it's weird. Like it does and it doesn't. Like it's trying to go along with it, but also change things here and there. Now, what's interesting about this is this origin thing is towards the end of the book. You see him, like I said, as a kid, and he's talking to this lady, and he's saying, hey, she's like, if you do this job, it's a kidnapping job or whatever it is, you have to do this. If you take this job, I'll give you this information that you've been looking for all your life. And he's like, I'll do it no matter what it is. And he finds out that what was a cargo job. He finds out what's in the thing is actual people in the cargo, in the hold. And he sets them free because these people were trying to eat them, not him. And they're like, oh my God, thank you so much. We praise you. And he's like, hey. He's like, get up. Don't worry about it. And he's like, get back in the cage. And they're like, what? He's like, I have a job to do. So you think he was going to let them go. And he winds up throwing them in the cage. And they're like, if you keep us in here, they're going to kill us and use our bones because we're magical. And, they're going to do this. And he's like, I don't care. And he's like, you see him sign like a customs thing. He's like, I'm done. He's like, I did my job. And the customs guy gives him this information. And he's talking about, because in the origins for Lobo, he destroyed his entire planet. Like, he just, obliterated it. And he turns on this, like, hollow cube thing, and you see this Lobo. And he goes, this bastard's been using my name, and, we talk about, he's like, this time I'm going to finish it. So you don't know who the real Lobo is. I mean, I remember Lobo can make clones, so now you don't know if the Lobo we know is a clone of this Lobo, or whatever it is, but it is very interesting, very, very cool. And another one that was interesting was, actually, they were all pretty good, but the Riddler number one, basically he breaks into Wayne Enterprises, and they claim, like, it's impossible to do that, but he finds a way. And all the stuff he does is just to kind of take a little revenge on this one guard that apparently was abusing him in Arkham Asylum and became a guard at Wayne Enterprises. Kicks his ass, basically, and then goes to the top of the roof of Wayne Enterprise and starts playing cards. And he gives you riddles through the entire book. And when you figure it out, basically, at the end, he's like, yeah, I'm just basically killing time. He's like, I didn't do this to show that I could do it. I did it because I'm waiting for the one person, I want to fight, and that's Batman. And if you read the other books, that Batman's, like, gone for now. So he's basically sitting on the roof playing cards, solitaire, and he's waiting for Batman to show up. But it was a really cool story. You got to kind of, like I said, you got to read it to get it. Black Manta number one was really good too. This was really, really cool. Agent Waller was trying to, I think it's Waller. Yeah, Waller is trying to get him into the Suicide Squad, and he's like, why am I going to bother? He's like, we all know it's bull. You go in this thing, and you're supposed to get freedom, and all you get is another mission until you're dead. And she's like, oh, what do you want? He's like, I want the death of Aquaman, and that was taken from me, or whatever it is. And if you can't give me that, then I don't want anything, whatever it is. And the secret society kind of sets him free, and shows that they already killed Aquaman, and Ultraman shows up and gives him throws the trident, and he's like, Aquaman wouldn't leave this. This is like most important thing. And he kind of goes to his father's grave and puts the trident down. He's like, it's over, everything's done. And Waller beforehand was saying, if all this rage, what are you going to do if by some chance you killed Aquaman? Where are you going to direct that rage? And he realizes that obviously the Secret Society killed Aquaman, or whatever you want to, however you want to call it. And Ultraman moves the moon in front of the sun and makes a tidal wave. And as Black Man is in the graveyard, it wipes, the tides kind of, get the bodies moving and stuff like that. And he sees his father's corpse. And when he surfaces, he flips out and he's like, I'm going to kill the Secret Society or whatever it is. But it's really cool. Very, very cool. The Reverse Flash one wasn't too bad, but I didn't think it was all that great. It's kind of like showing how he goes back in time and tries to kill his father, and I don't know. It wasn't bad, but like I said, it didn't really pique my interest too much. And the Harley Quinn one was just really, really, really messed up, as you would probably think. They show kind of her origins in a way, and she like blows up kids and stuff. It's nuts. It's nuts. But that's pretty much all these 3D covers are. It's basically almost like a retelling, also kind of remolding their origins. But they're cool books nonetheless. All the ones I've read so far have been really good. Like I said, the Reverse Flash one I wasn't too thrilled on, but every other one has been extremely well. But if you're a Flash guy, then you're gonna like that one. And I've rambled on enough, and Gizmo, like I said, usually pick one thing, but sometimes he likes to pick a big whole thing and wants me to tell you about it. And he actually does. He does read comics, as you can see by his pictures. He likes to go through them. But anyway, that will do it. I want to thank everybody for watching. I really do appreciate it. I also want to throw a couple shout outs out there. Hippie's Collectibles, always commenting. I like watching his channel. Ravage X9, Omega Shinrai Yuken. I'm going to get these names right one day, I'm telling you. Andrew Osborne, Hero Hunter 81. ETA Nick. Gimby 204. Who else is in there? Rick's Comic Book Hour. Rick and Dave, I'm sorry. Yeah. Sorry. Names are escaping me at the moment, and I probably should do it the easy way and actually look stuff up. But these are people that are constantly commenting on there, and I appreciate it on my videos. I love watching your stuff. I try to get, like I said, comment and watch as much stuff as I can. But lately, I've actually been really busy. There's no excuse, but I'm trying to look for work and stuff like that and get things going. So, and that's probably one of the reasons why I should not have bought Grand Theft Auto 5, because I'm going to be sitting there, I should be going to get a job. Yeah, no, tomorrow. Anyway, it's not the size you make it that matters. It's what you have in it. And hopefully I'll have more packages soon, and I'll show them. I do have some key issues coming, so wait and see. Later.